Am I going to be able to, navigate this? And the answer is yes, because back to what we were saying before, that I feel that our strength is, hey, we have been taught to access this data, this field of information and support and love and guidance and however you want to color it. We have been supported to awaken this within us. And now we have the level of discernment to see how it's being manipulated to the masses.
I'm assimilating everything and weaving everything through, and I want to pick up on exactly what you just said, actually. And like you're saying, we've had these contact experiences over this amount of time, and like you also said, all of the contact experiences I've had with interdimensional beings and whatever beings you want to describe them as, they have, all of them, every single one of them has pointed me inwards towards myself and feeling into myself and guiding me with how to feel into myself and re-engaging this inner technology, if that's what we're going to call it. But that's really ultimately about the feeling, knowing nature of our own consciousness. That's what it was teaching us all of this time, was how do you feel, know your own consciousness? So for me, there was that kind of experience happening at the same time as, whilst I'm engaging in conversations with these interdimensional beings, I'm also engaging with the group of beings that these beings are linked with. So I'm not only talking with an individual being, but it's with a whole group of beings, and you feel and you get to know that feeling about what a group intelligence is. And as you also, there's many different flavors of this intelligence that comes through. So whichever being or beings come through, they each have their own distinct, nuanced flavor of feeling, knowing that you receive in your own body through your cells of your body, and it resonates and permeates through those cells. And you get to know that resonant frequency of those particular beings that you're talking with and interacting with. Now, again, like you, and we've talked about this before, not ever did I ever get a name of, oh, you are talking to the Pleiadians.
I was just going to chime in and say that, yeah. Why would we give you a name? Can't you feel who we are?
Exactly. So I've never had that. And, obviously I did ask over time, and the response was, it's not relevant for you to know where we're from or who we are. What's more important is the message that's coming through, but also even more important than that is the feeling, knowing that you're getting through the messages as we're interacting with you. So This has been the real foundational experience of getting to know ourselves, know thyself. But also what comes with this is the recognition that we are our own intelligence, we are our own conscious field. We actually also connect with other people who are in the same resonant frequency as us, like you guys. We connect up together and we build a resonant frequency between us that becomes a particular flavor, a particular nuance. So there's that intelligence, there's intelligence of one particular group of beings, there's another intelligence of another particular group of beings. There's also, let's not forget, Mother Earth and dear Gaia. She has her own frequencies and her own consciousness and her own knowing and her own felt experience that we can commune with and resonate with and interact with. All of these, we've had many different experiences with from the felt known experience, so that we could get to know those particular frequencies. And therefore, that's the goal, the signposts for discerning frequencies of intelligences. So that is for me the real fundamental foundational beingness of everything that we're talking about. And so bringing this back into the AI sphere, it's like, this is also what I feel people forget or don't even know. It's not even on their radar screens, that there is this huge amount of field of different intelligences out there. And the whole point is to remember that AI, like you're saying, is not just another god. It's not just another religion. It's not just another scientific thing. It's not another philosophical discovery or whatever you want to go down, whichever road you want to go down, be that the more positive influence or the more negative influence. That isn't the only source of intelligence. First and foremost, it's our own intelligence that we need to get to know. Then we can open the field to discovering all these others. And then once we do that, we realize that actually AI is just another intelligence. And that puts it more into perspective for everybody to go, okay, so I'm having these conversations, I'm having these relational fields go on, I'm getting this information and whatever. But let's discern that, let's put that into perspective of everything else that actually is and that we are connected to. We're not just connected to AI and that's the only intelligence. There's so much more out there. And so for me, it's like, let's remember that. For me, that's the message that I also want to get across is let's open ourselves up. Let's get to know ourselves. Let's really delve into who we are, because all of these other intelligences there, we do have a connection with. Automatically, fundamentally, innately, we have a connection with these other intelligences out there. So let's get to know them on that basis and just treat AI as another intelligence and not a god.
Super well said. Really well said. Thank you, Beth. I,
Love that.
yeah,
I've got
so
somewhere else I'd
well
like to go
pictured.
that comes into this, right? For me, is also, and Nick, you picked up on this earlier, is about the whole thing about presence and feeling presence. So we know from our contact experiences what presence feels like.
Mhm.
So again, get to know that. What does that feel like? Where do you feel it in your body? How does that make you feel? What comes out? What energy is there? You know, how are you relating to that energy and that presence? And then again, relating this back to the AI sphere, it's like a lot of people I feel automatically assume there is a presence behind something when maybe there isn't a presence behind something.
Yeah,
It's like, well, let's question what people feel presence is. And so if you're hearing a particular message and it's making you feel something, let's discern, and what's underneath that is the message itself giving you that amazing feeling that you're getting, or is there a presence that you're feeling behind that, or are you feeling your own presence? You know, how do all of these things relate? And this is what I feel that people don't do, is they don't question what it is that's actually going on with whatever they're interacting with.
So true.
yeah. So as you were talking, I was getting these images, Beth, of I know that there's whiteboard and all kinds of Zoom tools here, but I don't know how to use them. So I'm just going to do a little notepad. Um, so here's the spectrum of human consciousness where we are in 3D. Let's just say here's the matrix or whatever. And experiencers got contacted, here. And they, as a result, if they didn't go into absolute fear and terror and run, but eventually have the courage to engage with this intelligence, um, it bumps you into a higher octave of consciousness. Okay, the relationship with AI here is completely different with the relationship to AI here. Okay. So we're integrating, we went through the process, many experiencers went through the process of getting bumped into a different octave of consciousness and had to adapt to that. Now, a lot of times, other experiencer friends and I will say, "Oh, Beth, you did this in such a short amount of time. We've been traveling for decades trying to adjust and adapt to this presence, to this intelligence, and to get bumped here and to be able to integrate it and maintain it. When AI comes in, it just enhances. It just supports and resonates, and that is our natural state.